Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the third and fourth hour today. And we are going to be taking your phone calls later. We have Texe Marrs popping in the next hour to talk about all these news headlines. Voodoo in the White House. Just search engine that term and you can read the different stories about it. Another headline is witchcraft in the White House. We're going over this because the establishment is on a witch hunt against Christians. They admit all over the country, they CPS homeschoolers, Christian families, children, the neighbors are on a witch hunt. I'm not on a witch hunt against the real witches. I just want to point out that most of the world leaders we've researched on record are into the occult. Just search engine, Sherry Blair, witch. Tony Blair is possessed by a spirit every morning, he believes, and flops around on the ground. That's mainstream British news. He admits it. He is so overtaken with the spirit of the light, as he calls it, Lucifer, the light bearer. I can't make this stuff up. We're going to show you some of those articles later. And then meanwhile, you got Obama's wife's mommy doing the Santeria, the chickens, running around, chickens with their heads cut off. This is all part of the new freedom. And when they said change, they meant it. But actually, this isn't really change, is it? Because we're going to cover that next hour. The occult is the norm in circles of power, not the exception. So that is coming up today. I want to spend a few segments now getting into the fact that we are going into revolution. The signs, the evidence is now overwhelming and even blowing me away. How fast, how real, how huge it is. But that also confirms to me that the establishment is going to counterstrike and is going to try to stage some crises. And then we'll take your phone calls. Dave, Brad, many others holding. The toll-free number to join us today is 1-800-259-9231, 1-800-259-9231, and we will get you up and on the air. But I wanted to go over all the articles we have, and this is without looking. This is just like I said on the Sunday show in the last few days. Hundreds and hundreds of articles are out there, and we've printed 20, 30, I didn't count, big stacks of these. AP, AFP, German newspapers, British newspapers, London Telegraph, Sunday Mail, Financial Times of London, Moscow Times, Tokyo newspapers, about how the flu shot is killing people. The flu shot trials in the United States, mainly in Texas, are killing people, and the federal government is saying, keep this secret, don't let the public know about it. Now, there's so many different angles to that. Not just that it's killing people, but that they would keep it quiet, and that every other time they do this, it kills a bunch of people, and that they're clearly testing a soft kill operation saying, we'll be bold. We'll just give people shots out in the open that kill them and maim them and hurt them. I mean, they've already brain damaged millions of children, always at 18 months. The child gets the third round of shots. They're running around, giggling, talking, laughing. Then they sit in the corner. I mean, I'm sad. It's very sad for the rest of their life, just from the brain damage, because the brain swells with the adjuvants and other things that are in it, not just the mercury. And that's your chemical lobotomy. Now, most people are only meant to be brain damaged by this, so that you're not so you're kind of a drone. It's kind of like the movie Black Hole, where they're lobotomizing people to, serve, the crazy scientist. Well, that's really what they're doing here. And 30 years ago, you didn't see any autistic children. Now, some high schools, a third of them are whole wings, and the operation's going well. Now they're going to soft kill you with autoimmune disease and other things, and people will just be everywhere dying in mass, and the news will say it's good, and everyone will love it and roll their sleeves up and say, I'm ready to lose 20 IQ points. I'm ready to have my organs shut down. I'm ready to have convulsions. I'm ready to be paralyzed. Give me the shot right here. It's going to be one hell of a ride. Ha ha!